Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and today I've got the honor of presenting the new 2021 Bruce Petros Grand Concert. Now, this thing is really special. So, we'll get off into the top first. As you can tell, this is a real special cut of master grade Redwood. It's actually the Tunnel 13 top that was built, the tunnel was built in 1880, and after it's been decommissioned, they've used that for several builds, and man, this thing sounds so warm and robust. It's quite unique. Now, it's over top of one of the most gorgeous sets of master grade Claro Walnut I've ever seen. I absolutely love the color palette that it shifts through in here. Now, Bruce went ahead and decided to use pear wood to bind it. It's very similar in color all the way around. That pear wood goes all the way around the binding and meets up into this neck here. And you can tell that color is just so gorgeous together. This is actually butternut. It's a butternut neck to keep the weight down with the body, and it is unreal light together. I mean, it doesn't do any headstock dive when you hold it. It's just, it almost sits perfectly. So, like I said, it does have the pear wood all the way up, binding through that with the butternut and into these really gorgeous hand-carved pear wood buttons. Now, the nut width is actually 1 13/16, so it's a little wider up here, but the way that Bruce carves this neck, it does not really feel cumbersome. He really brings the cheeks in, and it feels so perfect in the hand. Now, for tuners, we got some gold go-tos that just look so great with the Petros logo up there. This gold tone that he's got going through all of this is just so beautiful with the Redwood. He makes all of this Perflex lining that has this Celtic vibe to it that is unreal. It just looks so good with the instrument. And it also has what looks like these elaborate flower inlays all the way up the neck that I hadn't seen of his before. Now, another thing that I want to note that's really special about Bruce's guitars, that when you look at it, you go, oh, that has a belly. Well, yes and no. They purposely radius the top to a 30-foot radius, so it's already in tension. That way, so that it doesn't really want to move anymore. It's set to this shape, and it increases the sustain and the note stability and really the note separation. This thing, every single note is so clear on it. It's very unique. It's unreal. Now, another thing that I love about Bruce's guitars is the back shape. It's kind of domed a bit, but where it sits is just nice under the arm. With it being a little thinner back here with the arm bevel, it doesn't really feel like a cumbersome guitar to get over, even though it feels like it could be over 4.5 deep right here in the center. Now, another thing I want to mention is this bridge shape is intentional as well. He actually kicks the bridge and shaves it back, and the pins go in at a reverse angle, as well as the saddle. That way so that the break angle across the saddle never shifts forward and wants to change the intonation or really just change how the instrument plays altogether. So it's very thoughtful in the way it's built. Also, there is no fall off fretboard. It is completely straight all the way. And the runway that Bruce has made up to the bridge is just phenomenal. This thing is a special gem. So if you have any further questions about this Tunnel 13 Bruce Petros, make sure that you message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com, and thanks for listening.